MGM Resorts is suing 1,000 victims of last year's Las Vegas shooting. It owns the Mandalay Bay, where the shooter killed 58 people from his room. And joining us now to talk about it is Brian Unger. Brian, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You know, when you see the headline alone, MGM suing the victims of the Las Vegas shooting, the initial response, at least for me, was, wait, what? You know, what's MGM's case here?
The move here for Mandalay Bay is simply a legal maneuver. This is kind of being called shopping for judges. Essentially, the objective here and the legal maneuver is to get it out of state court where the liabilities are unlimited.
Okay.
Where Mandalay Bay could spend millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to these survivors and the families. Get it into federal court where the liabilities are limited. I think it's a story because it feels very, very injurious to the families.
It does, and I understand from a business standpoint, MGM, to stay alive, has to do something like this. From a public relations standpoint, it's a bit of a nightmare.
I would say so, but as you've said, it's really just a business maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on. What's the worst question you've been asked in a job interview? That's what an HR company tried to find out in a survey. Job seekers reported being asked if they were single or even rich. I actually have been asked a couple of these. One of them, are you planning to have more children? And I
just outright, blatantly, someone just asked you.
Kind of like in conversation, so are you planning on having more kids?
Well, it raises an interesting question anyway, because while it is illegal, you want the job, so you're not going to say to the person, hey, don't ask me that. The one that jumped out to me is, what color do you think the aliens are?
Come on, who asked that? Not do you believe in aliens, but what color do you think? Purple or green, I'd imagine, are the two popular.
If you jump off on this question and just validate that there might be aliens, you may be losing that job.
I know.
Unless you're applying for a job at Area 51. In that case, you're perfect for this.
Touche, that might be
How many
applicable.
steps did you climb up to reach my office is a question.
Huh. Did you, and if you took the elevator, you might be like, out of here.
The answer, Kristen, the answer is it's figurative. You should say, how many people did I step on to get to your office? Is the better question. Anyway.
All right, there are so many good ones here, but we've got to move on because I know you're an animal lover, and I think you're going to love this story. A New Jersey police department responded to a call about trespassing. They arrived to find Bean, the pug, who had gotten away from her owner. So this pug shot the officers took is now going viral, and it's the cutest thing in the world.
This might be the most benevolent, animal-loving police department in the country.
Yeah.
The police show up, and instead of taking it to a shelter, they just took it back to the police department, pug shot the dog, and then basically kept it overnight until the owners came there. But I love the picture of the dog in the jail cell because the bars are about 8 inches wide, and the dog could just jump through.
Bye, I'm out of here and make a run for it. I love it, Brian. Thank you so much for being here.
Good to see you.